Chuck, good to see you again.
It's good to see you, Bart. Thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah, Chuck was on the morning show last week, and now as we get closer to gig, it's this Saturday, right?
It is this Saturday, November 8th, over at Art 634. Starts at noon.
Second annual.
Yes, yeah.
And it's a long day.
Yeah, it is. Last time we did 3 days, which was kind of spread out, and so we wanted to take the best parts of the, basically the art exhibit, the market, and the live music and condense it down to 1 day and make it something that everybody could get to without too much hardship. Because last time it was, the artists were traveling from, some of them a couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours away. So that made it a little bit of a hardship. Right. So this 1 day, boom.
I think the title of the festival is very, very descriptive. You are showcasing the art of music.
Yep.
And it's visual art primarily, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, our focus is about the visual artists that shine a light on Michigan music. And that would be, the graphic designers, the photographers, the videographers, all that imagery that you see with music, album covers, posters, all that, we want to showcase those artists.
And here's some of the photos of the event. This is last year.
Yep, last year, fantastic. So we did it at Art 634 last year. They've got these 10 by 10, basically fence like poster. We used them as the art gallery, but basically. So we hang everything up on there. It'll be the same kind of setup as last year, except we won't do like this scene right here. We have a gallery. This time it's going to be all the way around. So it'll be very, very immersive.
We do have, obviously Michigan is a big music state.
Yeah.
So I would imagine you've got a lot of artists that have created like album covers and.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we've got over 24 artists coming out. We've got Jackson College students that'll be doing some album covers and posters. We've got artists from Ann Arbor, Battle Creek, Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Lansing, Detroit. Covered the bases, I think, as far as Southern Michigan. So,
and there are performers too.
Yes. So the events for the days opens at noon. We have the art exhibit will be open. The market will be open. Some of the artists will be selling their work. And then we've got a few vendors out there, including Fret Rescue from Jackson. They'll be out there. So that goes on through the afternoon. We have education sessions from 1 to 5. And then at 7 o'clock, we do kind of a celebration with live music. So we've got Paper Lanterns, who are from the Jackson area, Mazinga from Ann Arbor, and Carbon Decoy, we're sort of around this area, Jonesville area, Albion. So yeah, it'll be great.
That particular type of our album covers, that almost went away. I mean,
I know.
When digital arrived, it killed that industry.
Yeah, and then when you had like CD booklets, which I liked, but they were so small compared to like a nice big album, 12 by 12 album cover. But with vinyl's resurgence, you've got new bands putting out like albums now on vinyl. So that format's coming back, and there's so many great artists out in this area that are doing that kind of work.
Is there like an awards category like in the Grammys or anything for album art?
There should be.
Yeah.
I don't think there is. I think I found one like a Hall of Fame for album covers that's in Ohio, I think. But I don't think it's really well known. But it should be. There should be. I feel like this stuff should be like in the Smithsonian. It should be in all the great museums, all the great galleries, because that art is as good as Monet, Picasso. In my mind, I think those artists are just as talented.
You're a photographer. Have you done any album covers or posters?
I have done a few for. I did the back cover for Carbon Decoy. There was a band in Detroit called Imminent Sonic Destruction. I did some stuff for them. Some other metal bands. I've done lots of local Michigan music photography of shows. So if you go out to some of those bands, like I don't know, there are tons of them that have my photos, which I'm super, appreciative and humbled by, because I don't know. I don't think of myself as an artist necessarily, but I'm very appreciative of those people's support.
This is the second annual. How did this happen? What was your inspiration to create what I think is a pretty unique event?
Well, the inspiration was basically myself becoming I'd been part of the music scene before years and years ago when I was a young man playing in a band, and I realized what that was like, and I wanted to, become part of that scene again when I got into photography. And I noticed that there's just so many great artists out there that people don't know. They don't really know who's doing all these great, they see the album, they see the poster, they don't know who they are. And I thought, that needs to change. We need to showcase these folks. And like sometimes, when you go into a gallery or something like that, there can be a cost to the artist, either table, vendors' fees and that kind of stuff. So we wanted to like avoid that. And that was the impetus for GIG.
And here it is, Saturday.
Yeah.
Is there like the schedule? Will there be panels or talks or questions and answers or anything like that?
Yep, there are 2 different panels. So as far as the workshops go, we've got one on networking and kind of creating your elevator pitch. So Jen Prouty from Creative Washtenaw will do that one at 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock, we got Dave Seacott from Batch Brewing, who will do a session on social media and advertising that is, for anybody that's in small business, will get something out of that. Then the panels, graphic design at 3 o'clock with some of our artists talking about their graphic design journey. And then I'll lead one on photography at 4 o'clock, where we'll talk to some of the photographers about their journeys into
Awesome.
concerts. Yeah.
And is there an admission?
It's totally free. We were going to charge a cover for the bands, but we decided to make that free and make it a pay what you can. If you can afford something, you want to help us support the bands, great. If you can't, no worries.
All right, it starts at noon Saturday at Art 634. It goes till 10:30, so wander over.
Yeah.
I look forward to stopping in myself.
Awesome. Well, I hope you do. And again, thank you so much for NJTV for all your support. I appreciate it.
You bet. Thanks for coming over.
Yeah.
Chuck Marshall, the founder of GIG, the Art of Music in Michigan, this Saturday at Art 634.